Welcome to Bratislava, the capital of Slovakia, a small but fascinating city along the banks of the mighty Danube River in the heart of Central Europe. Today, Bratislava is known for its charming old town, hilltop castle, riverside views, and relaxed atmosphere. But this city has lived through centuries of dramatic change. We'll tell you more about that throughout this video. We took the train from Vienna to Bratislava hlavná stanica, or Bratislava's main railway station. The trip only took about an hour, making Bratislava one of the easiest international day trips in Europe. You can buy your tickets directly at the station, but it's usually better to plan ahead and purchase them online in advance so your tickets are always reserved for the exact day and time you want to travel. A lot of travelers make this a perfect day trip. Leave Vienna in the morning, spend a day exploring Bratislava, and then return to Vienna in the late afternoon or early evening. And once you arrive, most of the city's major attractions are within walking distance. Once we arrived in Bratislava, it's an easy walk to Old Town. Along the way, we saw some historic buildings. First was the office of the government of the Slovak Republic. It's headquartered in a historic building that originally served the administrative and governmental functions during the Austro-Hungarian and later Czechoslovak periods, reflecting Bratislava's long role as a political center in Central Europe. Today it houses the executive offices supporting the Prime Minister of Slovakia and plays a central role in coordinating the country's modern government and state administration. Next up was the Grassalkovich Gardens. Behind the palace, the gardens are a peaceful place to relax away from the busy tourist streets. As we come around to the front of the building, we see the Grassalkovich Palace, better known today as the Presidential Palace. Built in the 1700s, this elegant Rococo palace was originally constructed for a Hungarian nobleman and later became an important political residence. Today it serves as the official residence of Slovakia's president and symbolizes the country's modern independence and democracy. From there we continue on to Michael's Gate, one of Bratislava's most famous landmarks. Built during the Middle Ages, this is the last remaining medieval gate from the city's old fortifications. Today it stands as a reminder of Bratislava's defensive past while serving as one of the most photographed entrances into Old Town. Beyond Michael's Gate is Bratislava's Old Town. This is the heart of the city, full of cobblestone streets, pastel-colored buildings, cafes, statues, and historic squares. Unlike larger European capitals, Bratislava's Old Town feels compact and relaxed, making it easy to explore on foot. One of the best things about this area is simply wandering without a strict plan. Every street seems to lead to another hidden courtyard, cafe, or historic building. Between the 1500s and the 1800s, the St. Martin's Cathedral hosted coronations of Hungarian kings and queens after the Ottoman Empire captured Budapest. Today it remains one of Slovakia's most important religious and historical buildings. Look closely at the tower and you'll notice the large golden crown at the top, a reminder of its royal history. Let's cover some Bratislava history. Before World War I, Bratislava was part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire and was known by different names depending on who lived here. Pressburg in German, Posen in Hungarian, and Prešporok in Slovak. It was an important royal and trading city where Hungarian kings were crowned. In the 1920 Treaty of Trianon, the city officially became part of the newly formed Czechoslovakia following the collapse of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. After World War II, in 1945, Bratislava fell under communist rule as part of Soviet-influenced Eastern Europe. Much of the city changed during this period, with large apartment blocks and socialist-era construction reshaping the skyline. Then after 1989 and the fall of communism across Eastern Europe, Slovakia moved towards democracy and independence. In 1993, Slovakia peacefully separated from the Czech Republic and Bratislava became the capital of an independent Slovakia. Then we found one of Bratislava's most famous residents, Čumil. Installed in 1997, this quirky bronze statue of a man peeking out of a sewer became an instant city icon after the fall of communism. Today, Čumil represents Bratislava's playful personality and modern sense of humor. We took a 1-hour tour bus that took us around town and took us up to Slavín Memorial and the Bratislava Castle. Here are some scenes from that tour. Next up was the Slavín Memorial. This massive memorial honors Soviet soldiers who died liberating the city during World War II in 1945. Today it stands as both a war memorial and one of the best viewpoints overlooking Bratislava. The atmosphere here is much quieter than the busy Old Town, giving visitors a chance to reflect on the city's complicated 20th century history. Towering above the city is Bratislava Castle, the city's most recognizable landmark. The castle dates back many centuries and became essentially important during the time of the Kingdom of Hungary, when it served as an administrative and military center. Today the castle represents Slovak national identity and offers some of the best panoramic views anywhere in the city. From up here you can see the winding Danube River, the rooftops of the Old Town, modern bridges crossing the water, and even parts of Austria and Hungary on clear days. This area is one of the best places in Bratislava to slow down, walk the grounds, and really appreciate the city's unique location in Central Europe. The Danube River has shaped Bratislava for centuries. The Danube is Europe's second longest river and flows through 10 countries: Germany, Austria, Slovakia, Hungary, Croatia, Serbia, Romania, Bulgaria, Moldova, and Ukraine. It also passes through 4 capital cities: Vienna, Bratislava, Budapest, and Belgrade. For centuries, the river connected trade routes, cultures, and empires across Europe, and today it still defines Bratislava's identity. Crossing the Danube brought us to the Ufo Observation Tower. Built during the communist era in the 1970s, this futuristic structure became one of Bratislava's most unusual landmarks. Today it offers incredible panoramic views of the city skyline, the Danube River, and Bratislava Castle rising above the Old Town. From up here, you really see how compact Bratislava is compared to other capital cities. Today, Bratislava welcomes well over 1 million visitors each year, and tourism continues to grow as more travelers discover how easy and affordable the city is to visit. The best times to come are usually spring and early autumn, when temperatures are pleasant and the city is less crowded. December is also popular thanks to Bratislava's Christmas markets and festive atmosphere. Compared to most world capitals, Bratislava is surprisingly small. With fewer than 500,000 people, it feels much more relaxed and walkable than major European capitals like Paris, London, or even nearby Budapest or Vienna. That smaller size is part of what makes visiting here so enjoyable. And one of the best parts? Getting there is incredibly easy. Whether you're visiting for a few hours on a day trip from Vienna or spending several days exploring Slovakia, Bratislava offers a unique mix of medieval history, communist-era landmarks, riverside scenery, and relaxed Central European charm. Thanks for joining us on our trip to Bratislava, Slovakia. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next adventure.